For millennia, the windswept plains and ancient forests of Britain have held secrets, etched into the very landscape. From towering stone circles to the echoes of forgotten battles, this island nation boasts a history far deeper than written records can convey. We begin our journey not with kings or empires, but with the enduring mystery of Stonehenge, a monument that continues to captivate and confound us. Its silent stones stand as a testament to ingenuity and collective effort, inviting us to look back in time. This episode will navigate a vast timeline, exploring the key periods and profound cultural shifts that shaped prehistoric Britain. We will uncover the lives of its earliest inhabitants, their monumental achievements, and the vibrant societies that flourished before the arrival of Rome. Our story truly begins with a monumental transformation, the arrival of farming around 10,000 BC. This shift from hunter-gatherer lifestyles fundamentally reshaped the landscape and the very fabric of society. The Neolithic period, beginning around 3500 BC, saw the emergence of sophisticated societies and incredible ingenuity. People began to settle, cultivate land, and build structures that would endure for millennia. One remarkable example is Skara Brae, a Neolithic village in Orkney dating back to 3200 BC. Here, advanced stone houses featured built-in furniture, hearths, and even sophisticated drainage systems, showcasing an unexpected level of comfort and planning. But it is Stonehenge that truly defines this era of monument building. Its construction was not a single event, but a colossal project spanning some 1500 years, built in multiple distinct phases. The engineering feats involved in creating Stonehenge are truly astounding. The first major phase saw the transportation of bluestones, each weighing up to 4 tons, an incredible journey of 150 miles from the Preseli Hills in Wales. Later, around 2500 BC, the iconic sarsen stones were erected. These massive stones, some weighing 50 tons, were meticulously shaped and positioned with astonishing precision, forming the familiar trilithons. The entire structure was carefully aligned with celestial events, particularly the solstices. This astronomical precision suggests a deep understanding of the cosmos and a profound connection to the natural world. The sheer scale of Stonehenge's construction provides compelling evidence of massive organizational capabilities. It required immense collective effort, coordination, and a shared vision across generations. Beyond Stonehenge, other monumental sites dot the landscape, such as Overbury. Its impressive scale, featuring a vast stone circle and avenues, further illustrates the widespread nature of these ambitious building projects. These early inhabitants were not primitive, but highly organized and deeply connected to their environment. Their legacy in stone continues to speak volumes about their beliefs and their place in the world. Around 800 BC, a new cultural wave began to sweep across Britain, marking the beginning of the Iron Age. This period saw the rise of what we now broadly refer to as Celtic culture. It is important to remember that Celtic is a modern label, applied to diverse tribal cultures across Europe that shared certain linguistic and artistic traits. These were not a single unified people, but a mosaic of distinct groups. The Iron Age brought dramatic changes, most notably the widespread construction of Hillforts. These impressive defensive structures became defining features of the landscape. Maiden Castle in Dorset, begun around 600 BC, is one of the largest and most complex examples. It was not merely a military outpost, but a thriving town, housing hundreds of people within its formidable ramparts. These hillforts served multiple functions beyond defense. They were centers for inhabitants, workshops for artisans, and secure storage facilities for grain and other valuable goods, reflecting a settled and organized society. Celtic society was often hierarchical, dominated by warrior aristocrats who competed fiercely for prestige and power. Their prowess in battle and their material wealth defined their status. Their art and metalworking reached extraordinary levels of sophistication, exemplified by the Latin style. The Battersea shield, dating to around 350 BC, showcases intricate designs and masterful craftsmanship in bronze and enamel. The role of women in Celtic society was notably significant. They held considerable power, with some even emerging as formidable warriors and leaders, such as the legendary Boudica, who would later challenge Roman rule. Agricultural advancements also characterized this period, including the introduction of the iron plowshare. This innovation allowed for more efficient cultivation of heavier soils, increasing food production and supporting larger populations. Celtic religion was complex and deeply intertwined with nature. Their spiritual leaders were the Druids, who served as priests, judges, teachers, and keepers of vast oral traditions. Rituals were often conducted in sacred groves, places of natural power and mystery. Evidence suggests that some of these rituals may have included human sacrifice, as chillingly indicated by discoveries like Lindo Man, dating to 2 BC. By the late Iron Age, Britain was a patchwork of diverse tribal kingdoms. Groups like the Ourney, Brigantes, and Catuvellauni each held distinct identities and territories. These were sophisticated societies, not isolated communities. They minted their own coinage, engaged in extensive trade networks, and formed complex political alliances and rivalries. Everyday life within a hillfort such as Danebury revolved around community and craft. Homes were typically roundhouses built of timber and thatch, with a central hearth providing warmth and a focal point for family life. Crafts flourished, with people engaged in spinning wool, dyeing cloth, and skilled metalworking. Pottery was also produced, serving both practical and decorative purposes. Trade was vital, connecting Britain to the wider European world. British goods like tin and wool were exchanged for Roman luxuries, including fine pottery, glassware, and wine, indicating growing contact with the continent. It was this growing contact that brought Britain to the attention of the burgeoning Roman Empire. Julius Caesar's raids in 55 and 54 BC were primarily reconnaissance missions, but they firmly placed Britain on Rome's strategic radar. Roman accounts describe British warriors as fierce and formidable. They were said to use woad to paint their bodies, creating a terrifying appearance, and to deploy scythed chariots in battle, a fearsome weapon. Following Caesar's brief incursions, the political landscape of Britain continued to evolve. Some tribes began to forge alliances with Rome, seeing potential benefits in trade and protection, while others fiercely maintained their independence. Key figures emerged during this period, shaping the destiny of their people. Cunobelinus, king of the Catuvellauni, built a proto-urban center at Camulodunum, modern-day Colchester, demonstrating increasing sophistication. His son, Caratacus, became a staunch anti-Roman leader, uniting various tribes in a desperate attempt to resist the inevitable Roman expansion. He would become a symbol of British defiance. The Roman motivation for a full-scale invasion was multifaceted. Emperor Claudius sought military victory to solidify his rule and enhance his prestige. Britain also offered tantalizing prospects of wealth, including valuable resources like tin, lead, and agricultural produce. The island represented a rich prize for the ambitious empire. Thus, the stage was set for an impending clash of cultures and empires. The growing Roman presence across the Channel and the internal dynamics of Britain made conflict almost inevitable. From the monumental efforts of the Neolithic builders to the fierce independence of the Celtic tribes, a remarkable continuity of skills and spirit can be observed. The organizational capabilities required to construct Stonehenge were, in a way, echoed in the collective efforts to resist Roman might. This journey through prehistoric Britain reveals an enduring legacy spanning 3 millennia. It is a story of monumental architecture, sophisticated metalworking, and complex social organization, all woven into the fabric of the land. These early inhabitants laid the foundations for future societies, leaving behind a rich tapestry of culture and innovation. Their achievements continue to inspire awe and wonder. But the story does not end here. The arrival of Rome would bring an entirely new chapter, transforming Britain in ways its inhabitants could scarcely imagine. Join us next time as we explore the Roman invasion and its profound transformative impact on Britain.